there's a little secret here at the Desert Botanical Garden, and that is how they find the endangered plants that come here and cactuses. And Steve, this is something I did not know, but you have a team that goes out and looks for these plants to make sure. It's kind of interesting. Tell me a little about this.
So this project actually started about 3 years ago. We received a Fish and Wildlife Service grant initially to train dogs to find endangered orchids in southern Arizona. And that project was such a success that we decided to see if they could do it with cactus. And we took them out last spring to do a trial run on a different species of cactus. And then this week we're heading out to find a different species.
Okay, talk to me about like endangered species of cactus. How's this work? I mean, I thought a cactus is a cactus.
We have quite a few different species actually a lot of different species in Arizona. And a lot of them are rare and becoming more rare all the time. And so one of the things that we need the help of the dogs with is covering the land that they live in so we can help try to find more of these plants out in the wild.
Wow, that is so cool. So, I mean, coming here, you're going to see those plants that are found out there, then you trying to go find them, and then you can recognize them to kind of respect them out in the wild.
Right, and it's actually more so we can conserve them. So we will find plants, and then we can actually collect seeds from them, bring them back here, and conserve them in our seed bank or grow them out for conservation.
Now, who'd you team up to do this with?
We are working with Laura Lee and her company, Canine Incentive. We've been working with them since 2021, and now we're working with them again.
I like that. And Laura Lee's over here as we are seeing a little training going on here. Laura Lee, I got to say, I know about, again, we talk about the truffle pigs and stuff like that, going out and smelling for, the mushrooms and stuff. But I never thought about a canine going out and finding endangered, like, plants.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty cool. I mean, they can kind of do anything. If you have the target sample, you can train them on. It's pretty amazing.
Okay, so how does this work with you training them?
So we take dogs that have a natural affinity to hunt and search, and the dog has to really, really like a reward toy. And in this case of the dog we're going to demo today, she really likes her treats, so she works for food. So you have a dog that really likes to search and investigate and hunt, and then you pair that with finding something like this cactus that she's alerting on. We pair that with her getting a reward, and then she's like, oh, I go find that and I get my treat? Awesome. And that's how you do it. It's classical conditioning.
Now, are there certain dogs that need to be trained to do this, or can it be any dog? Because I have a couple of multi-poos that I'd love to see about them going out and finding anything besides, their toys that are left everywhere.
Well, that's nose work, just finding their toys. I mean, any dog can do the scent work. They all have the same equipment, the same olfactory system, and the ability to do it. But working in the field and doing these really long hours and working in tough terrain, you need a dog who's really what we call drivey, really motivated, really confident, and really wants to do the work.
All right, how many dogs do you usually send out at a time to help?
For this project, we have two. So we have Muon, who's demoing here. She's a Malinois, a really small one. She's a petite little girl. She's about 4 years old. The other dog on this project is Circe, and she's a Labrador Retriever, and she's about 8 years old. So we have two, and Heather is working with Muon right now, and she works with the Labrador when we're in the field. So there's two.
And this is how you train them? You kind of like put the plants in here, and then they go out, and that's how you kind of like find it?
Yeah, this is how we do our training. So we set up a training example for you. And what she's doing is we have two target plants, which are the pedicactus, that are out in the cinder blocks. Then we also have two non-target cacti, which are cactus we don't want them to necessarily find, right? We want them to differentiate between the target and the non-target. And then we have some controls, which is just the pots with the soil in it.
Yeah. Wow, this
is amazing. Is a training setup that we would do at home.
Wow, this is incredible. Steve, I got to bring you back in. Oh, Sydney, how are you? Sydney, I want to bring Steve in really quick. Steve, let's talk really quick. Sydney, you stay close by because this is what we're talking about you, because this can't be done without the help of people, right?
Yeah, we need the support, and we couldn't do it without any of the support that we're getting from the Arizona Lottery and his Fish and Wildlife Service as well.
I like it. Sydney, come over this way because Sydney is from the Arizona Lottery. This is great because you've teamed up with the Desert Botanical Garden for a lot of different things, but this is very important to preserve those species of cactus out in our, of course, community.
Absolutely, yeah. We've been able to provide $100,000 to help sponsor some of the programs that Desert Botanical Garden has. One of them being protecting endangered species here in Arizona. So, yeah.
I like how you also team up with a lot of our different amazing places around Arizona, and that's with scratchers.
Yeah.
So there is a desert scratcher here for them.
Yeah, we have the Loteria Grande ticket, which is in market now in partnership with Desert Botanical Garden. So you can play your game and come out and experience the Desert Botanical Garden as well. So we're really excited to be a partnership in both the ticket and our Gives Back efforts.
Yeah, that's what we love about the Arizona Lottery, that it gives a lot back to our community, and that's why you need to go play them. Yep. So thank you very much. Steve, come on over here really quick because I want to talk more very quickly to you. How can people find out more about this program and see some of these amazing plants that they found?
We have a lot of we have information on our website, and then we also have a couple articles that have come out recently, Arizona Arizona Highways published something recently. And so, yeah, it's out there, and we're not the only ones doing it, but we are the first ones, I believe, that are doing it for cacti, which is great.
I like it. Thank you very much, Dave. All right, hey, it's again amazing programs they have at Desert Botanical Garden. Got to check them out, and also check out the garden by going to the information right there on the screen.